Hi, welcome back to Partickhill Station. I'm not at the station right now, but I have a few things to show you today. So you know the story about the Hornby DCC controller, and you know I found, purchased and received this power pack. Problem was the barrel connector didn't fit. So I got back to the manufacturer, and after a few exchanges of information, they agreed to send me a replacement, which I thought was outstanding, you know, hassle-free, no problem, we'll send you this. And lo and behold, it arrived. So it's 15 volt and 5.5 by 2.5 barrel. Now that wasn't on this one. It was smaller. Anyway, so let's just get this open and out. So it's 15 volt, 1 amp output. So that's the plug that we want. And then I noticed there was an adapter attached to it. Now, they could have just sent me an adapter, and if it worked, that would be perfect. But they sent me the whole thing, which terrific customer service. So the proof in the pudding is, will it fit? So let's just have a look here and see. Voila, perfect. Now, to make it work, we just have to plug it in. So let's do that. Okay, so we're back again, and look, 03, so it works. That is perfect. I'm really happy about that. Now, that means I'll be able to go on to the next step, and that is to take one local and put a chip in it. And then we'll set it up so that I can run it on one track. So that's the next step. Anyway, I really have to thank these guys very much for helping me out with this problem, and so happy that it's been resolved, and I'm ready to go DCC. Okay, so there's a few other things that are going to come up in this video, and we'll move on to that. Hope you enjoyed this part of it.
Okay. And it makes a sound, it takes a picture. Yeah. Can I have it?
I'm going to put one here, okay? Go.
Thomas. Right.
makes a sound that it takes a picture.
Yeah.
Can I have it?
I'm gonna take one here, okay? Do.
Thomas. Right.
Dashcam video captured the moment when a Florida Brightline commuter train plowed into a car in North Miami Beach. Witnesses say the black car on the far side of the tracks ran a red light while the railroad crossing arms were down. The driver was injured and transported to a nearby trauma center.
So now we're going to be speaking about some books and or magazines. Now, in a recent interview on Chandwell, Michael Scott had a discussion with John Whiffen from Scale Scenes, and it was really very interesting because they both had kind of similar backgrounds, and they explored how each of them came into what they do now, and that is build or make miniature buildings. And John Whiffen described how when he was a young lad, he discovered a book called Miniature Building Construction by John O'Hearn or Ahern. So I got a very quick glimpse of that book during the interview, and then I set about trying to locate it. Now it was very, very expensive on eBay and some other sites, but after a thorough search, I found one. Now this is incredible because it was £1.25 at the time of publication. when this edition was printed, and I'm just trying to see if there is a date on it. The fifth impression was 1973, hence the £1.25. Anyway, this book arrived after I paid $15 for it, and it is in first class unread condition. Now, I'm not sure where they had it or found it, but the book's never been read. And you know what I'll say about John, his description of the directions for making miniature buildings is just incredible. So enlightening and detailed. And as you can see, yeah, there are lots of details in this book. And it covers everything from walls and fences, railway buildings, houses and stores, all in the various chapters. And it gets right down to basic details of constructing the building and windows and doors. Just a terrific find. And you know, I've started reading it already and learned so much just in that short period of time. Now, there is another book that Michael had, and I just don't recall the name of it, but I managed to get that on order as well. And it should arrive next week, I think, all being well. So I have enough to read and enough to be going on with and exploring the art of making miniature buildings. Yeah, all very exciting. So that's another thing. And I did mention magazines, so I brought a bunch of magazines with me. Like this edition here, December 1984. I may have discussed this one previously, but we'll have a look through that. Model Railway Constructor from 1982. A Model Railway Enthusiast, which was a great magazine. It's unfortunate it's no longer in existence, and that was 1999. I used to buy these regularly, and great articles, plus great descriptions of various rolling stock, detailed information. So that, and a Model Rail magazine, which is just one of the better magazines around. And in this particular one, it caught my attention because, I'll just get to the right. Tommy and the Goddesses. Now, in this article, they describe how to improve it with great detail. Now, I have an EM2 and here is the article on improving it. Yeah. So that should prove interesting to explore that a bit further. So I've tried, even though I'm not at my station, I've tried to find interesting articles, topics for discussion, and with a bit of luck I might get to a model railway or railroad store or an exhibition or something, but I'll endeavour to do all of these things. In the meantime, I hope that you've enjoyed what you've seen so far in this video, and we can look forward to meeting again when I get into these magazines, and maybe by then I will have also dabbled a little bit in making a simple building or something from the book Miniature Building Construction from John Ahern. And of course, it was great to get this working, and that's something to look forward to for when I do get back to the station. In the meantime, thanks very much for dropping by, and remember to give me the big thumbs up, leave a comment, it's always great. I've had lots of comments recently and I really enjoy reading them and responding, because it's all part of the community thing. Anyway, we'll see you next time here at Partickhill Station. Bye for now.